Hey guys, today I'm gonna do a special shout out vid where I pick 5 people and I talk about what their profiles are, what they're all about, what they do, why they're on YouTube, and just to give them a little shout out to maybe promote what they do and bring them more subscribers and friends. So, here goes. The first one I have up here is this really good a friend of mine, Stigma Buster 22, and I'm gonna post the links up to these people um, too. I'm gonna put them in the vid after I get done uploading them. Okay, so the first one I have up now is Stigma Buster 22. If you look him up, he is a really great guy. He's really sweet, but if you don't want to get on his bad side though. But he's very down to earth. He makes videos mostly. He does a lot of vlogs, which is really good because that proves they're a genuine person. And when they put themselves out there and they state their opinions, he states his opinions and he means everything he says, which is a thing that I really like about people. They say what they mean, and he has his creative side to him, which I really like. He, let's see, he does a lot of role playing. He has a couple, quite a few skits that he's done. One I found to be quite interesting is about a Saw remix kind of character. Um, he has an alternate channel for him, and I believe it's on Other Half of Me 22, which I think you would see a lot of his, um, yeah, remixes channel, which is his alternate channel, Other Half of Me 22. You'll find a lot of his creative work there. So, um, and a lot of times, like here and there, he'll do things specifically for his loyal subscribers, which I find is a very positive thing. Um, so yeah, um, if you can, sometimes give him a good shout out. I mean, even if it's just a comment. Um, I would recommend going. I would recommend going to him for advice. He's a good advice giver. I mean, he's helped me through times of um, YouTube haters, just like, the trolls and stuff. Just, he gives really, really good, effective advice too. And he knows what he's talking about. He always knows what he's talking about. And he's straightforward. So yeah, I recommend Stigma Buster 22 for, well, basically just about anything if you have any suggestions to give him, because he's always looking for videos to post, for ideas. He is always looking for ideas. He'll say, like, okay, like, he's bored, he wants ideas from his loyal subscribers. So, yeah, he seems like this fun, loving, outgoing kind of guy, and he's very creative as far as I know. Yeah, he can be laid back too, which is kind of good at times. But yeah, he's really good. Next up, I really recommend this guy for especially the kind of work that I do and many others here on YouTube. But this guy, he posts hundreds of videos. I mean, like, I'd say like weekly. It depends on his mood though. Well, maybe I should say his screen name first. Edini, look him up. A lot of people have commented to me saying um, that among the top hypnotists on YouTube, or like anyone that specializes or dedicates their life to hypnosis. Um, Edini would have to be the other one, other than me. A lot of people would say he's really good, but he is, and a lot of his sessions I really, really do like, and he does multiple sessions on the same topic, um, specifically um, sleep sessions. Like me, and that seems to be the most common, most popular, demanded kind of hypnosis that people request nowadays, that there's so many insomnia sufferers out there. And if you're an insomniac, I recommend you go to Edini's channel. You'll see a lot, and I mean a lot. I wish I could have been doing it for as long as he has, and he has more certificates than I do because he doesn't only do hypnosis, he does magic. He's a magician too, so he does a lot of street work with magic, and he also does some hypnosis with, just street people. And he likes to hypnotize his friends on their request, of course. And so, yeah, he likes to give good, wise advice too. He's very wise and intelligent with what he knows, and he also, like me, struggles a lot too. Depression mostly. Um, he mentions a lot about bipolar. So, and like Stigma Buster 22 and me, and I'm pretty sure many, many others would relate, that we, including Adini, is very against the hate and the trolls that don't want to leave people like us alone. So, we go on making videos about these kind of people, yet they still do it. They still do this to us. And you wonder why they don't stop is because we do these videos. We give them attention by making these videos. But what can we do, you know? They will always keep coming back if we report them. So, you know, I appreciate these people, especially Ed, that go on about these haters in videos, but it's not the wisest thing to do. I'm not saying ignoring them is better because sometimes it can only worsen it depending on the situation or how bad it is. But yeah, if you're into wanting to learn the secrets of these little magic tricks, especially, um, just like stage magic, stage hypnotism, especially stage hypnotism. If you're into the entertaining aspects, he is very good at that. Of course, I want to see him get more into the rapid inductions. So, yeah, like I'm trying to get into. But I really like Adini. He's another good friend of mine on YouTube. And of course, he will state his personal opinions on things, which is another trait I like about people, like I've said before. But he's just another one of those. Um, all right. Next up is a very, very interesting channel that I want to talk about. Um, HMI Web TV, or Hypnosis Motivation Institute, which is actually the hypnosis school in Tarzana, California. They're based out of Tarzana, which is right outside Los Angeles. Um, is where I got my first certification. Um, well, I took the first certification course, which is the distance education course, which would have been Hypnosis 101, but I plan on taking the 201 from them. Well, um, we'll see what happens in the future. But I get most of my inspiration and techniques from these guys. I mean, they are my main source for hypnosis information and education. I regularly watch their lectures and their presentations on their website, hypnosis.edu. If you go there, they have a live program that they regularly show 24/7. Um, yeah, they're very, very professional, very into the hypnotherapy aspects as I am getting into, and that is my main goal, my main career goal. So yeah, hypnotherapy. Um, and actually, the first course that they offer is free. Just look them up, hypnosis.edu. They their distance education course is actually their foundations in hypnotherapy course, which is what I took and I have a certificate for. But if you actually live in the Los Angeles area, or if you're just curious about hypnosis, you can go to their campus in Tarzana. The school is actually in Tarzana, California. Um, the course is not the advanced course. That would be the two, which would be the next one up. Um, you would want to take the Foundations in Hypnotherapy course, which is what I took. It's completely free. Um, if you live in the area, you can go to the school. It's all free, and they offer free tours. So yeah, they're really, really great. I look up to them. They are my main role models. So yeah, I recommend them for hypnotherapy training. Um, they are where I'm getting my main training. Um, I regularly watch their presentations and especially their lectures on the mental bank, which I'm going to get started on. I wanted to get started on them that months ago, but that is a problem now because right now I'm unable to get all the tools for it. I have the book for it, which they offer. It's called what was it? Success is Not an Accident is the name of their book, but they have a ledger to go with it, which is like not too much more than a journal, but it's a more like a sophisticated kind of journal. It's very specific. They want you to be very specific on your goal making, so it's called the Mental Bank. Look it up. Um, okay, well that concludes the first part of my shout out video. I'm going to give two more shout outs in part two. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you have a tranquil day.